today, for the first time on any podcast ever, it's Bridget Carey and Google Glass on her face.
On my face.
What's
technology on my face? You can control it 3 different ways. As you figured already, you could do it by voice.
Yeah.
Or you can. There's a side panel here.
Oh, look at that.
This is a touch panel.
It's like a fun dipstick.
I can tap it to turn on the screen.
Oh, look at that. You can see the screen turn on.
And now you can see little lights. So that's how you know I'm looking at something.
Right. Holy moly.
If you don't see anything, this is just a clear panel. But you'll know I'm busy. I can flip through photos I've taken.
It's crazy that you can see it.
You can see the mirror
image. You can probably
image.
see it in the camera too. It's moving around like that.
Yeah. And if I go to the other direction, think of it as a bunch of cards in front of you, just like you're cycling through. So if I go another direction, I get weather. If I set it up on Google Now, I would get things that it knows I'm doing, like maybe following my local sports team or other information.
I'm sorry. But when people are using this,
I don't have
both
the phone
of their
with me.
eyes look up. You seeing that? So your eyes look up like you're thinking about something.
It actually looks kind of silly, probably, that I'm always kind of rolling my eyes back to look
it
up
does
into
look
it.
silly. It's like you're thinking really hard.
Okay, Glass.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Take a picture.
The voice activation seems to work pretty well, even if other people are talking around you. Like if you're in a crowd or something. Have you tested that out in public yet?
Yes, and I think you can set it off.
Okay, Glass. Take a photo.
No, not yet.
There's a bit of a learning curve
there's
here.
A third way. There's a third way to turn it on and off.
Damn it, Glass.
I'm also noticing you're a woman. I'm noticing that, and I'm noticing that you have long hair. And I'm noticing it's getting in the way.
Back, right?
It's getting in the way.
I want to have that long, flowy, awesome, futuristic look, and yet I'm like, all right, gotta clip it. I think today.
Yeah, I was talking to Scott Stein yesterday. He wears glasses. He couldn't fit them on top of his glasses.
No, this is something where they'll eventually have a way for people with glasses to wear it. But
am I the only one that's just like slapping my forehead over this?
This is the experiment. The reason it is so expensive and hard to get is because they're just trying to give it to developers to make apps for it. That's where it's going to be fun.
So now, what is adjustable on there? So you have a band that comes around.
This is very flexible. This is
look at that.
titanium. I don't feel like I'm going to break it.
Yeah.
Although I should probably stop doing
We'll make sure of that.
The one thing you want to do when you're wearing it is you want to make sure that this little screen is above your eye. I'm looking at you. I can't see anything. Yeah, I know that.
It's in your peripheral.
Yeah, there's something fuzzy, but I feel like I can talk to you.
You can.
And there's nothing in front of my face, and I look up
right
to interact with it, and I look back down.
So the only really way to get the screen to pop up, because right now you're looking at me, we're having a regular conversation, the screen's off.
I can tilt my head, and now it's on.
Ah, it's a head tilt.
Creepy.
Or I can tap it.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about is if you've tested out the audio, because that was the one big key feature is that it uses binaural audio, right?
I bet you,
it's like bone
if I play a
technology?
video, that you can hear this.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be.
But you don't hear it through your ears. You technically hear it through the skull.
It's the bone conduction.
That's what they said, and yet I think you can hear the chimes. You can hear the chimes.
Yeah, I could hear it when it took the photo.
So it's not exactly silent to the world around you.
So have you worn this out in public yet? People giving you weird looks?
People immediately came up to us and were like, is that Google goggles?
Yeah.
Like, oh, can I take a picture of you with it? And I think what you find are people who are excited because they're like techies who know, and other people who kind of like, I think I've seen this in the news before. And you get stares. One thing that was interesting, I was talking to someone at Google who had it for 2 months. And I said, well, how have you changed in 2 months of using this? Whereas I'm just getting giddy playing with everything. She's like, it's small things. For example, she still took out her phone to check the time. And all her coworkers were like, what are you doing, man?
Just look up.
Just tilt your head up.
Yeah.
And there it is. And she's like, wow, those small little things that we're used to doing.
And I think it's something that we need to reiterate, that this is basically more or less a prototype.
Absolutely.
In the sense that it's really not for everyone right now. It's a lot of money, right? How much is it?
This was $1,500. That's not counting tax.
So it's really just for developers who are interested in developing for this Google Glass platform.
I was just trying to see if it fits well while running.
Right.
It doesn't move. I imagine there might even be fitness uses for this in terms of seeing my like distance or like if there's an accelerometer.
You know what I want it for? I want someone to make like a golf app for it. I want to be able to wear it while I play golf and see the flag in the distance and tell me how far away the
I was
hole
thinking
is.
that with a lot of different sports, actually.
Yeah, it'd be cool for like a pool environment too, where you could like see exactly what trajectory you have to hit the ball at in order to sink
that's
it.
straight up cheating. I think
It's also smart enough to right now give you directions. So how much better is it as a driver to just kind of glance up than to go, wait, where's my phone?
Right.
I don't know. That sounds dangerous too. Though.
Yeah.
All right, well, have fun with it. Come back. Let us know what you think when you've really dug deep.
It'll be interesting to be an explorer,
Yeah.
so to say.
For sure.